Hey everybody, and welcome to the Anfield Eye. Once again, I want to discuss Arne Slot's press conference. I want to go through what he said about Andy Robertson. I want to discuss what he said about Mo Salah, his thoughts on the future of the next maybe 10, 15 games that Liverpool have to play. And also he discussed fitness within the team, who's well, who's fit, who's ready to play, and who is not. So let's get straight into it. So the press conference pre-Burnley match wasn't just another polite chat with the media. Slot delivered some absolute gold on tactics, mentality, leadership, squad issues, and what Liverpool must do next to keep on winning. He spoke about balance, he spoke about discipline, he spoke about consistency, and even had a subtle dig at the idea of blaming referees. Hold back and listen. It's very important. He said some real golden statements. This is a manager who knows exactly what he wants, and he's now demanding it. So let's break down everything from his pre-Burnley comments, because Liverpool season may hinge on what he said. I'm also going to touch a little bit on Mark Gahey's move to Manchester City, and I'm also going to touch a little bit on Mo Salah leaving the AFCON and on his way back to Anfield, because it's very important. We're low on strikers, and we need Mo Salah back. So, what did Arne Slot say? He said Liverpool need to find the ideal balance between attack, control, creativity, and defensive solidity. I think that's a valid thing to say. Not too chaotic, not too cautious, but something in the middle. At the moment, in the last few games, we've not been showing any evidence of that. He basically said, yes, we can score goals. Yes, we can dominate games. But if we don't control transitions, if we don't defend properly, we are going to invite problems. So Liverpool have been brilliant going forward, but shaky at times without the ball. Slot wants a team that can press intelligently, move a unit, and stay compact without losing that attacking spark. We'll touch on the defense as well. This is Modern Football 101, but hearing Slot say it publicly sends a massive message to the squad: get organised. Slot then laid down the law. He said Liverpool must stay consistent if they want to challenge at the top. No days off, no lapses of focus and concentration. He even hinted that the ideal scenario would be 11 wins in a row. Yes, you heard that right, 11 wins in a row. Can a team like Liverpool, Man City do that? Yes, we can. We've done it in the past. We can do it again. Imagine a Premier League manager saying that with a straight face, but Slot did. This is the mentality difference he's trying to instill in the team. Not just playing well, but doing it every single week. Burnley, it is a must win. Burnley are a mid-table team, and we are pretty much on the fringe of top four. It is a must win for us. We need to get into that top four, and hopefully top three, and possibly a top two. We can do it. We just need to find the right formula. And I can guarantee you that the top teams, the Arsenals, Man Cities, and the Chelseas, they probably will end up winning their matches as well. So it is a must win. Oh, and let's not disrespect Aston Villa. Aston Villa are doing absolutely fantastic this season. One of my second favourite teams. Every neutral football fan's favourite team. So up the Aston Villa fans. Please comment and let me know your thoughts about Villa and why they are such a neutral team, and the second supported team for every supporter in England. I may be wrong. Let me know in the comments below. Slot wants Liverpool to become a machine, similar to what Jurgen Klopp created at Liverpool, and also similar to what Arne Slot created last season when we won the Premier League. A team that grinds out wins even when not playing well, something Klopp's early Liverpool struggled with, but he got that right. Slot is pushing for consistency as the foundation of success. And why not? Consistently winning, consistently getting 3 points every match, irrespective of how you play. That is consistency, ladies and gentlemen. One moment that really stood out was Slots addressing previous refereeing controversies, penalties not given, free kicks, fouls, VAR discussions. Was the goal offside? Was it not offside? All of that. But Slot shut it down. He said refereeing decisions should not influence the result. And you know what? He's kind of right. He refused to let the teams use refs as an excuse. Come on. Hey, look, bottom line. Doesn't matter what team you support. If your team scores goals, your team will win matches. And if your team scores goals and wins matches, it doesn't matter what the referee says. The referee could send your players off for a really, really, really mediocre foul. But hey, you've won the match. Okay, okay, we've lost a player for the next match, but it doesn't matter. Take the whole ownership of the match away from the referees. Score goals, defend well, defend set pieces. You've won the match. It doesn't matter how absolutely shocking the refereeing was. We won the match. We move on. Okay, control what you can, and you can control, the outcome of the match. And that's what Arne Slot touched upon also in the press conference. No whining, no blame games, just accountability. That's how winning cultures are built. So he touched on Liverpool's right back situation. You know what? Liverpool don't just have a right back problem. We've got a left back problem. We've got a centre back problem. We've got a problem throughout our back four. It's not been addressed. Unfortunately, players have been bought, players have come in. Giovanni Leone's come in, got injured. Kirkes hasn't quite adapted to the Liverpool style of play. Jeremy Frimpong is showing signs of attack. I like what I see from Jeremy Frimpong, guys. He scored in the last two matches that he's played. He looked absolutely outstanding against Arsenal at the Emirates, and also scored a great goal against Barnsley in the FA Cup. So, with Jeremy Frimpong injured, Slot confirmed the Reds may have to get creative. What did he mean by that? He mentioned options like Joe Gomez. He mentioned options like Connor Bradley, who is basically out for the rest of the season. So what's he going to do? He might have to use Dominic Szoboszlai as right back, or Endo out of position if needed. It's not ideal. I know it's not ideal. We are in the January transfer window, but do you really want to dip into a market right now where the number of players available are quite low? Okay, yeah, it's not an ideal window to be buying players that slot straight into your first 11. So he said he had confidence in the squad depth. He praised players for their willingness to adapt and step into roles where the teams need them. That adaptability is going to be huge for Liverpool in the coming weeks. So yeah, then coming out of the favourite parts of the press conference, Slot praised Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson deserves another contract. I don't know whether it's for another year or 2 years. Give the guy his contract. Slot praised Andy Robertson for his professionalism, his attitude despite not starting every game. He highlighted Robert's leadership, maturity, energy in the dressing room. And then he also praised Mo Salah, who has just been knocked out of AFCON with Egypt and is on his way back to Kirby. So, speaking very highly of Mo Salah's influence in the squad and his importance to the team. This is what great managers do. They keep their senior leaders close, they build trust, they use their experience to guide younger players. Slot knows leadership wins titles, not just talent. Slot then turned to Burnley and he was very clear about the challenge. He said Burnley would be organised, they would be physical, they'd be hard to break down, extremely disciplined. He warned Liverpool must show patience and intelligence and high energy to break them down. This isn't the old Burnley of Sean Dyche days, but Slot still expects a fight. He wants Liverpool to dominate, but without losing concentration, because Liverpool can get punished if they lose concentration. So overall, what did we learn from Arne Slot's press conference? His key messages were: find the perfect balance between attack and defense, be consistent, no drop-offs, no excuses, Don't blame referees. Take accountability. Use the squad. Trust, depth, adapt when needed. Lean on the leaders. Mo Salah and Robbo are crucial, but then you've also got Virgil van Dijk. You've got Dominic Szoboszlai, who is a Premier League winner. You've got Alexis McAllister, who's a Premier League winner. You've got Curtis Jones. You've got a lot of Premier League winners in that first 11. So it's not just Robbo, it's not just Salah, it's throughout the whole team. And respect every opponent, Burnley included. That was the key message from Arne Slot. This is a manager who's calm, he's confident, he's crystal clear in his philosophy. Slot wants Liverpool to play like champions, not sometimes, not occasionally, but every single match. I know we haven't seen evidence of that this year, but I can see signs of that coming back. There you have it. Everything Arne Slot said and what it means for Liverpool moving forward. If you enjoyed this video and this breakdown, smash that like button, guys. It's very important for the progress of my channel. Please subscribe to the Anfield Eye. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Burnley match, but also the thoughts and the feedback you got from Arne Slot in that press conference. Are you confident for Burnley? If you are, let me know in the comments below. If you're not quite so sure, we'll have to just wait and see. Thank you, everybody. Speak to you soon.